Hello, bit of a different video for you. It's a bit of an unscripted ramble, well I do have a few notes. So this is Underhell. This is a source mod that came out the prologue came out in 2011, and this is episode 1, this came out 2013. It's running off an old source version, so this is 2007 source. So you think source is old today? That's actually after it's been updated. This is a much more older version. Although, despite being an older version, it's done quite well actually. It's a testament to the mod creator. No, that's just the door. So this area here, this area here is a hub, and this is kind of like obviously where you go out and do the main campaign, but this actual house is your hub area, and it's a very spooky house, as you can probably guess. I don't really like being in there. Is why I'm hanging around at the front and constantly looking inside. Like, it is a fucking creepy house. But yeah, so the reason I'm talking about this is sadly the mod creator, Minx, I think is how you pronounce his username. He passed away last month, and the circumstances of his death, it has been made public, but I won't talk about it here. I'm not the right person to be talking about it, but I kind of want to talk about just this mod in general, and that's just what I fucking need, innit? Jesus Christ, it's dark. So yeah, I kind of want a bit of a ramble about this mod, thinking about the mod creator, thinking about the memories I have, because I played this a fair bit back in the day, and it scared the fucking shit out of me, but it just appealed to me. I don't know, something about this mod just really stuck with me, like long term. I also have some good memories of YouTubers playing this as well. It was scared the shit out of people back in the day, and yeah, I have some good memories of it. But Jesus Christ, it scares the shit out of me. So, I mean, it sounds weird because I've reviewed the entire Fear series, but I'll get into Fear in a bit as well. Oh, it's just rain, fucking hell. Like, I'm not very good at horror games at the best of times, but this in particular just creeps me out. And what's funny is it's not even like a jump scare game. There's no like, loud in your face scares. Most of the scares are just very subtle. You spend most of your time just being fucking paranoid. Like, I just heard something then. That was definitely something there. Yeah, so like I said, basically the story is you're being haunted by like your dead wife, and oof, it fucking freaks me out, Jesus. It does a lot of random events, so like the grandfather clock has just gone off. Yeah, it has little sort of things like doors opening, particularly like in the kitchen. Some half the time you go into the kitchen and all the cabinets and whatnot are open, or the music box upstairs randomly starts playing. It gives me, you know, I was talking about fear before. It gives me that feeling of that extraction point gives me, where it's like it feels like something absolutely terrible is gonna happen. Like you're gonna get the worst jump scare of your fucking life. But in extraction point, it feels like a kind of a background thing. Here, it's just like front of your mind the entire time. Like I am not going in the house. What that? Maybe when it goes daytime. Yeah, and something else it takes from Fear as well is the actual main like campaign, like the story is like an action slash horror. I think the mod developer did take inspiration from Fear. Do I have the garage door? No. I'm pretty sure it's up in the attic and there's absolutely no way in a million years am I going up in the attic. But yeah, I don't think a lot of people remember this. Especially you weren't around when it first came out. Because it was fairly big when it first came out, but obviously, you know, people move on, or, you know, it doesn't. Obviously, when new people come, it's not really the front and centre of their mind. And even the mod developer himself, he actually worked on Insurgency Sandstorm after he finished this. And it kind of makes this passing even more unfortunate because he was clearly talented. I mean, again, this is Source 2007, and he did perfect timing, day and night cycle, which just was unheard of back then. I know it's just a color filter, but he really sells it. And just the atmosphere. I know there's like a bit of framing problem as I'm looking at this. Like dropping to 75, you probably won't notice. But yeah, I mean, he was really talented. I am going to be a bit of a naughty boy and no clip. Because there's more to the house. There is this area. It may not look like much, but there's a well underneath here. So you just clip under. Yeah. And over here there's a playground. And so, I don't think I explained the house very well, but basically it's your hub area, but it's also like its own mystery where you need to root for your house, look for keys, open up. Yeah, like there's locked doors in your own house, but it's kind of like uncovering more and more stuff about this piece of land you've got. And it turns out there's a well. In the back there's a playground. And yeah, there's a lot of mystery and intrigue and like a story going on between, obviously, with a guy and his dead wife. Sorry, my voice sounds a bit crap. I'm not used to doing live voiceovers. You've seen my fucking reviews, you know my voiceover isn't the best. You know what, we never find out what's in this room here. Interesting. There is a room here. Fucking hell. I feel like the mod developer would also be the kind of person to put like a hidden spook in a place you're not supposed to be. Well, yeah. Like there's this whole... You had the main campaign, which is its own thing, and then you also had this little sub-story going on as well. There's, as you can see, a fucking wheelchair in there. I think that was his missus before she died. But I actually want to go over... Where is it? To here. So obviously this is like a fresh save that I've just booted up. But I kind of want to talk about this, because this is where chapter 1 ends. This is where Underhell effectively ended for, you know, around over 10 years, because this came out in 2013. And, you know, for the longest time, a lot of people were wondering, you know, oh, will he come back and finish off Underhell, since it was unfinished and, you know, it clearly had a lot of potential, but sadly, like this very tunnel, it just ends. That's another area, don't need to. But yeah, it kind of just ends, and a bit of a sad ending to all of it, really. Because I mean, like myself and a lot of other people, there was a small part in, you know, the back of your mind where you're just like, oh, maybe he'll come back to it one day. Maybe he'll finish it off, or maybe he'll, you know, do a S-Beam 3 and just release the script of what he had planned to do. But S-Beam 3, I don't think we needed S-Beam 1. I think I was supposed to say S-Bido 3, but I didn't know how to say it, so I had to look it up. But I certainly did not mean S-Beam 3. Unfortunately, it's like a lot of things in life. Sometimes you don't get answers. Sometimes things just end, and that's kind of it. But in a weird way, it is kind of closure. You know, you're not, because even in the statement his friends put out, they basically just said, yeah, that this is your closure. This is it. There's nothing more beyond this point. It sounds like a weird thing, but, you know, I also think about the YouTubers I used to watch. A lot of them just don't upload anymore. You know, dead channels, and even with people like that, you know, there's a part of me that's like, you know, small part in the back of my mind that's just like, you know, I wonder if they come back. I wonder if they start doing YouTube again. But it's not like a wanting to relive the past. It's more of just, it's kind of like that finality of it. And for me, it's also, it felt like there was so much potential here, and so much more that obviously the mod developer wanted to do. But obviously, you know, he also needs to pay bills. He did actually need to get a job, and, you know, good on him. He got a job in the games industry, and he worked on Insurgency, and his skills as in excuse me, his skills in Source Engine went to work. But it is a bit you know, I keep looking down this tunnel, and it's just like, because I remember when I first completed this, I just went to this tunnel. I was just like, I just want to go down there. I want to see what else is there. But I mean, you know, if you actually do go down here, obviously there's nothing here. Oh, there is something here. What the fuck? Oh, can't access this yet, and there's a freaking creepy. What did I say before about the mod developer putting something in an area that you can't get to? You got the first fucking jump scare out of me. Fucking hell, that scared me. Well, you got the last laugh. But yeah, that's Underhell for you. Don't really know how to end out this video. I don't want to end it on a downer. I never like to do that. But yeah, I'm definitely not going back in that house. Fuck off. I couldn't think of a way to end this properly, so I drop it in some voiceover Basically, I recommend you play it yourself. It's a great short high quality source mod. You need Source SDK Base 2007 installed, but you don't need anything else. So no need in Counter-Strike Source for textures and models. Maybe I'll revisit this one day and give it a proper analysis. It was a massive achievement, especially for the time. But for now, rest in peace, Jeremy.